So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
You've got to pimp my ride.
Damn right.
You've got to pimp my ride.
All right, welcome back to another episode. Working on the subwoofer in my wife's car and got everything running yesterday, so there was sound, which was awesome, but the subwoofer would not shut off. So what I realized is there's a feature on the subwoofer. This is a Infinity Basslink SM2 powered subwoofer underneath the seat. Realized that the audio sense feature does not appear to turn off for my wife's car. So I didn't like the idea of the subwoofer continuing to be on at all times. Thought that sucked. So today I had to figure out, okay, where is the amplifier turn on signal? So all amplifiers in aftermarket radios with cars have an turn on signal so that when the radio is actually on and functioning, the amplifier is actually on. And when the radio is off, the amplifier is also off. This is a feature above the accessory feature for a car, because usually the accessory feature tells you if the ignition's actually running. And so that's when the radio knows to turn on. But the radio also has another feature where it can signal to turn the amplifier on if it is on. And I decided to hook that up just in the event that my wife decides to turn off the radio when she's driving or whatever being done, that the subwoofer is actually off. So I actually found that wire today, but I had to do some troubleshooting and figure it out. But it happened to be the blue wire, which you can see there's a little connection right here. But it was actually a blue wire that was hooked into the antenna. And so usually a powered antenna will also be essentially the same signal as the amp turn on. If you have an antenna on an older car that actually goes up, that actually sends the same signal out that the radio is on. So, hey, put the antenna up. But that same signal is also used for the amplifier. So I was able to find what that was by a little bit of troubleshooting with my digital multimeter. So that told me that there was a signal coming from that blue wire that, again, was usually used with the antenna. So tested that out and was able to get everything running with that. Now, if you can see, there's a range of wires here with a bunch of temporary connections. That's my next project to tackle before I can put my wife's car back together. I have to make sure all the wires are in place, make sure there are solid, persistent connections in place, not temporary ones that actually fall apart. And then I can put my wife's car back together. I know she'll be happy about that. So this was video worthy. Why? Because this was plaguing me yesterday. How do I get the subwoofer to actually turn off? And I figured it out. I don't have to get any other components. So now for the rest of the work. So I'll show you how everything turned out at the end. All right, stay tuned.